Hello and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will continue with the Barcelona Master League, which is what I'm calling the Barcelona Revolution or Revival. It's being played on the difficulty mode of Superstar, and the reason we started this was because obviously Diego Maradona ended up passing away, and of course he played for Barcelona. Of course, Barcelona, who I very much admire in the way that they played football, especially in those years under Pep Guardiola, haven't been doing so well. So I thought it would be really good on this channel to play with Barcelona. So just a quick recap: we won our last match against Getafe 2-1, and we ended up signing, as you can see on the screen at the moment, Kylian Mbappe, and that was the reason why we couldn't sell any of our players or bring in any other players. So we've actually managed to purchase Kylian Mbappe. So we've got our first Champions League match against Marseille, so I'm very happy to be doing that. Also, just a quick message that somebody posted on the comments, my Super Heavyweight fans. Somebody suggested that I should sign Leroy Sané, the former Manchester City player who plays for Bayern Munich, because I'm looking for a right wing forward. I think that's a fantastic shout, so I just want to say thank you very much. And I love the hashtag #AskDiego. I think you're going to have to be the new Super Heavyweight #1 fan when you're putting hashtags like that, so I really appreciate that. So Leroy Sané is one that we could potentially sign, absolutely. However, my thought process at the moment, so I'm just going to make some changes because I know it's the Champions League, but I'm actually looking to bring in some of the squad rotation, so some of the players who are on the bench, trying to bring him in and give him a game. I'm just going to bring in Pjanic because De Jong is obviously someone who's improving, so I just want to give him a go. I'm going to bring on Coutinho. Obviously Messi's got to stay in the team, because if I take Messi off, look at the chemistry, it just goes. So I'm going to keep him on, and Ansu Fati has to play pretty much every match, just because it'll just help his it'll just improve his overall rating. It's already 83, and as you can see, he's only 18 years old. So just coming back to the point about Sané, and the reason I'm playing Coutinho is I've decided I want to try and give him as many matches as possible, so it improves his market value, because I'm probably looking to sell him. So going back to the Leroy Sané point, the reason I probably won't end up signing him, I'm actually going to shortlist him at some point, hopefully during this episode if I remember. But the reason I'm probably going to sign Sané is I'm actually looking, my #1 target is Erling Haaland, just because Mbappe I can move to as a right wing forward, and I actually think that's his best position, not a number 9, but playing as a right wing forward, because if you did watch look at that beautiful stadium.
Well, this is a special time of year in the European
footballing
cycle.
people.
Where it all begins
So as I was saying, I think Kylian
medals,
Mbappe is actually best suited on the right. When he played for France in the World Cup, you had Olivier Giroud, who plays for Chelsea up front, and I think he's better running onto the ball and running into space, as opposed to being good with his back to goal, whereas Haaland, because of his physical attributes, I think he's better suited to holding the ball up. So I think 88 million was the release fee, and we have 100 million, so if I was to sell someone like Coutinho, that would give me the salary budget, because it's a salary budget which we don't quite have. So we've made a lot of changes. Fair pros, obviously. If you can suggest a left back though, I'm thinking of a really good left back that we could possibly purchase. What a sight! I'm so glad I'm playing as Barcelona Master League. I'm so glad that I didn't end up selling Lionel Messi. So I think Mbappe's in Messi's position, Haaland in Mbappe's position, and then Messi coming into that attacking midfielder role
through its football or indeed its supporting cast of emotions.
So,
neither of these teams will want a trip back to the drawing board after this, so I think we can expect something quite lively.
Nagatomo used to play for Inter, some good players, and Marseille back in the day were a big force on the European circuit, shall we say. I can't remember, did they actually win the Champions League or a UEFA Cup final? I can't remember now. But anyway, let's get started. So Mbappe, I have to say, very happy with that one transfer, because
Mbappe makes his first appearance for his new team.
I mean, we're talking
Jim, what's he all about?
Players in the world at
we're talking about an explosive player, Peter. He'll be looking to play on the shoulder of the last defender as much as possible. So if his teammates can manage to play it in behind, then the opposition goalie might get a little busy today.
You know, he's won a World Cup, and to be honest, he was instrumental. So the top 3 transfer targets in this particular order will be Haaland, then Pogba,
and the manager making his ambitions pretty clear, Peter, in the build-up to all of this. Although it has to be said, he did mention a few concerns too, being the current depth of the squad and quality that he want to be able to call him eight more. He does, yeah, and he's like worried that if somebody gets injured, they've got a problem.
Playing a very good Marseille team. And is that Minamino the one that played for Liverpool? Yes. We've got to be very careful. He's a really good player. Of course, Van de Beek's one I want to bring in. The Dutch players from Ajax.
Down by a lack of accuracy.
They actually did play the Barcelona way.
Marseille have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
Get Fatty injured.
But I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
But again, I'm very excited. We've got to be careful here.
And here's Payet.
Oh, got to be careful here.
Payet.
We always struggle when teams play the 2. And I have to say, Lenglet's absolutely solid, to be honest.
Mbappe.
First touch, what a ball. What's the centre-back doing there?
Is charging up on the overlap.
Oh, he's great tackle there. Obviously, I forgot that I've signed...
and it's Messi.
What's his name? Mbappe. Because obviously,
here it
ball
comes.
Over the top now. This is not quite able to get. A few times I've had the ball, I can just play the ball over the top, because I mean, he's probably one of the quickest players I've ever seen. He's rapid. If I was to give a description, it's like a cheetah.
He's got options out wide.
Of course, a lot of these players haven't played. We don't want to lose the first game, and I'm hoping that if we can win, say, our first 3 Champions League matches.
Magic on the right-hand side. Up to meet it.
TT, it's too easy. And again, Ter Stegen. And if you actually watch a lot of the Barcelona game, he does a lot of
providing no real test at all to the goalkeeper.
Just because they're very open at times, Barcelona. But I suppose when you play the way they do, that's a great play there. De Jong gets the final touch, but great football there once again. And this Verpo, I'm not sure he used to play for. This is the first time I've actually seen him, or heard of him, should I say. He's done really well. Lenglet, solid.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
De Ligt at the back. And of course, De Ligt's long-term replacement.
A lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
PK. Pogba for Busquets.
And it's played forward.
Maybe Bruno Fernandes for Messi. Forward. Or even Van de Beek.
Made into space out wide.
Attacking midfielders, but obviously you're not really going to replace Lionel Messi. And again, they probably will sell him after this season, just to free up the transfer budget. Pjanic.
Coutinho looks to thread it through.
Probably not the smartest pass to play at that moment in time. Ansu Fati, what a player. Oh, Mbappe! So I'm just getting really excited because I haven't really played a Master League where obviously I had Man United and the Man City one, but I haven't really had a player where I think
going through.
It's got in the way, but these two down the left are really doing well. So you try and get Mbappe involved more, but of course the chemistry is not going to be there as of yet, just because it's the first time he's got a chance.
Messi.
Messi's dispossessed. But just because
Great
he's
strength, too strong for his opponent.
500,000 as his weekly salary. So if I could free that up, it's a great ball out there.
Helps available out wide.
Thought I'd just try and see if I could win a corner there.
Good run.
Didn't quite work out, but
thwarted by an astute piece of defending.
There's not been a real goal-scoring chance at the moment. It's been quite a tight affair. I mean, the first 10 or so minutes of Marseille did manage to Mandanda. What a character he is, top player.
At times, but it's not been a bad game.
Mbappe a bit quiet, but again, 55% possession.
After 45 minutes.
Just got to make more of it.
A very
Coutinho's
frustrating
not
day
really
so far, especially for the striker. Nothing has been created for him. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And look, that's a very young forward line.
Still where we started.
Just trying to see if I could get
already up and running for the second half.
You may have to just see how the game develops.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Young as well. Be interesting. Messi on his own. Oh,
get a throw in.
Just we need one chance. Mbappe, I think, is clinical.
Sol.
Because you won't see the best of him until a few games.
Penetration to go with all this possession.
He needs to get used to the chemistry of the team, which is understandable. But I just think the more he plays,
and he's on a charge.
Just got to be careful here.
Payet!
That's a shot. I mean, too much space afforded to Dimitri Payet. Got to be very careful.
Absolutely
still dangerous.
Sparkling. His reflexes were ultra
sharp.
sharp.
I mean, we've got enough defenders there to cover it, but I think fair post got to be close. He's got to see the danger. A similar thing happened in the Manchester United-Leicester match where there was one defender in the box and two attackers, you could say, one who's crossing the ball in for Vardy, the second goal basically. I think
they've played it short, and it's Sakai. Turns and goes back.
Oh, it could be in now.
Coutinho gets it back.
Messi.
A real chance to break.
Just played the ball there. I thought Mbappe get him off. Ooh. Maybe I could have run with Messi, but when you got the pace of Mbappe,
Payet.
Those half chances turn him into full chances as well. So
0-0.
Oh, Lenglet.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Early part of the second half then, a time at which teams can be found to be vulnerable defensively, and that is certainly true for one of the sides on show here. And it's Payet. He's had a go!
I thought that was in, to be honest. Just an easy ball. It's that diamond where you think Coutinho's position. That was a great ball. I thought that was a goal, to be honest. Is that? I'm just trying. Is that the Boca Juniors player? Benedetto. It definitely is. He used to play for Boca Juniors, and in fact, I think it was on Netflix. I watched the Boca Juniors documentary, and he was scoring goals left, right, and centre. So what I'm going to try and do is, this is the Barca formation that I normally favour. So, oops, just going to move him over here ever so slightly. Move him forward. Somewhere around like this. Coutinho. There. Well, it's meant to be Pjanic, but just get him in. I think this is the best way to play. So let's just see if he can play as a centre midfielder. Not quite, but let's just try it. Actually, I'm just going to leave it like that, and then let's just see what happens. Should I bring on Elena or P? Which one? What's Pjanic like? Yeah, let's go Busquets, because I don't really want to lose this game at the same time. And we'll leave it like that for now. I'm still looking to win the game. So just
now
a nice
some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change
there. Bring on Busquets, see the still can't understand why Titi wouldn't really get into this Barcelona team. I know they've got some of the youngsters, sorry, playing in that. There's movement. Better movement there.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
What's going on? Oh, I just missed it. Trying to probably hit a long ball here and there because they're not really doing much. So be careful.
Across the field it goes.
Messi defending.
Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. That's found its target. Looking for a decent ball in. He's got away. Real chance!
Watch that documentary. He was scoring goals.
Wonderful effort.
All angles. Free kick.
Well, he cut
outside
straight
the
through
box,
the middle,
inside
only
the box.
to find he had no cutting edge.
Kick. And I think, if I remember correctly, in the documentary, Benedetto had a cruciate knee injury, which would have kept him out for the year as well. So glad to see he's back fit and. Of course, doing well in Europe. There was quite a few of the players. One of them's at Ajax. So we don't want Lenglet going anyway.
Paye with the short one.
Yes, he comes out.
Nagatomo. Sakai.
Busquets nearly wins it. Pass it back to the
That's
keeper.
just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal. And he didn't go for the back heel.
I'm going to try and hit one long just to see
lifting it
what
over.
we can do. And Mbappe's off.
Tries to get it clear.
Get him going backwards.
Let's put a stop to
Hopefully
that.
we can force an error. And we have just the pace.
Ball is over the line.
So just maybe get him to drop back a few. Oh, that's poor play there by Firpo. I mean, he's had a good game actually. But just while we haven't really had a foothold.
Nagatomo.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Messi a little rest. Or I'm going to play. Yeah, I'm going to take Pjanic off, put Messi as the attacking midfielder, and I'm going to bring on Dembele. I really want to bring on Trincao, but we'll keep it as that. And what I'll also do is I will... So if we go with Dembele, he is 23, and Mbappe's 22, and Fati's 18, and De Jong's 23, and I think Dest is 20. Wonder how old so that's a young team. Lenglet 25, Titi 27, Stegen 28. So we've got some very young players coming in the team. Probably give Trincao a game in the next one.
Nagatomo.
We've got to try and get a stranglehold. Just can't seem to win ball back at the moment.
He's got options out wide.
Oh, that's well defended.
Marseille showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources.
Can't quite get onto the ball. Just got to be careful because we are dominating possession.
All the way back and they start again.
Marseille merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Referee.
It's taken out. That'll be a foul.
But they're hounding us. Kevin Strootman, again, he's had a number of knee surgeries, doing cruciates, all sorts, and this guy's a very good player. Just injuries have really had a major impact on him, to be honest. And I always say, you can't really begrudge a footballer sometimes wanting to go to a club or stay at a club just because they're paying more money. Because
chip through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Messi's there. Try and get that give and go. This is the first time we've had a chance to run at the defenders. Let's hit a shot. Ooh. Probably should have played it into Mbappe, but listen, when you're playing with Messi, and you've got that chance,
to the last 5 minutes.
Some might call you greedy.
And help's available out wide.
See if Dest can get back.
Has it out wide now.
It's good defending there. Great recovery pace.
Over the goal line for a corner.
Should have really, now thinking back at it.
So here comes the substitution.
Choice, but
the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Good header there.
Cleared away.
Well, both sides
could be dangerous.
might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's one-on-one and the finish!
Oh, he's put it wide. It's cost for that.
And they've been caught out here. Oh, great ball!
Oh, it's got to be a penalty.
Dembele's cross. Can he dig out a shot?
What's going on there?
Swept in.
Oh, he's offside. I'm not actually sure what had happened, but there was so much going on. I mean, Fatty's got to score that, but look, he's a youngster. He's got to learn. At least he's getting into that position. And Mbappe nearly had an instant impact on his debut.
And there goes the final whistle.
That's why he should have done that, but look, young kid. We'll take the draw with a few players out. A couple of the French players, the squad players,
well that ends well on this one. They push for more and show good determination to avoid less. So it has to be a 0.1 as opposed to 2 lost.
So we'll be happy with that. Look, we'll take that for now. We're just building up the squad, getting the chemistry going. But that's a good point. Let's just see what the tables are like for now. Let's see who else we've got in the group. So we have Zagreb and Shakhtar Donetsk, I believe. Or is it Zenit and Midtjylland? Let's just have a look at the standings. So we've got Midtjylland and Zenit. So of course we should really top the group. So Marseille is going to be a difficult one, and so is Zenit. But I think we should beat Midtjylland. But again, once you're playing in the Champions League, there's no easy games. But we'll stick with that. A big game against Sevilla, Lenglet's old club. So what we'll do is we'll probably end the episode here. Let's just see what we've got here. Ferripo's injured. Okay, so he's picked up an injury. Right, so Ricky Peague's accepted, which is good. So I'll probably start him next match. It might be that playing in matches our best chance to develop his game. Of course, scout and results. So Barrios, is he the one who plays for Bournemouth as a defensive midfielder? Let's just quickly have a look. So let's just check out. Yeah, it's Barrios. Is he 82 actually? Barrios. Okay, he plays for Zenit. I think he's the one who also played for Boca Juniors, the Colombian. So yep, that makes sense to me. And there was Fabra, the left back as well, if I remember correctly. So some good players there. We've already identified Torreira. I just want to have a quick look at our listed players. What? Let's just go to position. Oops. Let's go position, and Torreira's 83 at 24. And of course, being Uruguayan, South American, I think he'll fit quite nicely into our team. And of course, Ricky has accepted, so I think I'm very happy with that. So contract renewals, let's accept terms. And is it Chelsea trying to buy him, or are they looking to transfer offer? So let's just reject that in negotiations, because I'm not looking to sell him. Neto, we're not going to look to sell him as well. And negotiations. So damn, I should have actually just kept it, because the last thing I want is someone playing his release fee. That was a bit of an amateur mistake. If you don't accept the offer, but Mbappe 91, what's he like as a right wing forward? Because the long-term game is to see if he can play there in that position. So I just want to have a quick look. 88, look, that's still really good. And of course, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see negotiation. So we have 34 million. So I need to sell a few players to get Haaland. Let's just have a look at what Haaland's release fee is now. 92. They've gone up 4 million. Right, okay. Will they actually let us buy him? 92. And we give him a 3-year contract. I think 82,000. Give him a parents. It's possible that you won't have enough budget funds to complete the transfer. So just go okay. If they accept, well, they've got no choice to accept that. So if he comes back, at least we've got some leeway. So let's just add in Sane quickly, as that was a good suggestion. I really like that, to be honest. I didn't think of him, but I know he's just recently gone to Bayern Munich. It's just how much he costs. Sane, have I spelled his name wrong? Does it not come up? What did I spell? Let's just go through Bayern Munich, club teams, Germany, and then we'll end the episode here. So just want to say thank you very much for your support, Bundesliga, the mighty Bayern Munich. I mean, what a team they've put together. Where are they? Oops, they don't look like they're. I can't see them actually. Might be something Munchen. Nope, not in here. So, maybe in the other leagues. Alright, yeah. So, there they are. In the other leagues. So, let's just have a look at what they've got. Lewandowski. 444,000. Don't think he's going nowhere. So, someone said Sane. Rating 87,000. 24 years old though. So, he could be one, but that's a great shout. What's Gnabry like? I remember he used to play for Arsenal, this one. How he's going on. Coleman. Kingsley Coleman might be a good shout. Right wing forward at 37. I've always been a fan of Douglas Costa. Yeah, I like him. He's just absolutely rapid. We'll leave it at that. Not too many players from there. So we'll end the episode now. So just to say thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it. Remember, we're changing the game and taking over. See you soon.